On March 2, 2011, RMS aired news reports on its Citizen Nipashe and Citizen at 9 programs, stating that the wife of nominated MP Musikari Kombo's wife, Elizabeth Kaloki, has been charged with fraudulently acquiring about 9 million shillings. While working as an assistant director of education, she is alleged to have requested for money purporting that it was needed to pay participants at an HIV and AIDS workshop held at sha.n Teachers Training College in Mombasa. These claims were incorrect. It was not the nominated MP's wife, as her name was Dorcas Florence Kombo. Honorable Musikari Kombo sued RMS for defamation. At the end, he was awarded 5 million for general damages, 1 million for aggravated damages, total to 6 million. Hello, I would like to ask you, what do you know? I would like to talk about defamation. What do you understand about defamation? Defamation is when someone makes a false statement about another person which damages their reputation. Since you've illustrated that defamation is when someone makes a false statement about another person that changes their reputation. What do you say about the two forms of defamation, the slander and the libel that forms the defamation now? Libel, according to French law, any offensive statement, terms to contempt, or invective which does not correspond to the imputation of any fact. Slander, on the other side, is under the British law of torts, oral defamation or use of the spoken word to harm another's reputation, as distinguished from libel, which is written defamation. Defamation has an effect on journalism, freedom of the press, and responsible communication. In terms of its effect on communication and freedom of the press, it has a chilling effect. A chilling effect is when journalists fear to address issues that is sensitive because there are some legal risk whereby they may be sued because of the information that they've produced against a person or against people. There is also the self-censorship effect, whereby the journalists, they limit their lengthy stories, which may be about corruption, in which this could be about people also, or in corporate spaces whereby they are easily capable of taking the journalist to court. And there is in this way the journalist can verify the information, whereby they have to double check, they have to rely on sources that is credible to ensure that all the information that they have and they are supposed to produce to the public is accurate. And it affects also the way that the cost of all that court process is very expensive, and it may cause financial strain on the broadcast if they are caught with like cases of defamation. In the instance of Royal Media in Honorable Musakari Kombo was later awarded 6 million for the damages that the defamation cost him. And also there is the balance between press freedom and with responsibility. In this case, the law prevents the journalist from abusing the freedom of press by releasing information that is harmful or false. False information may lead journalists to be taken to prison, in, and they may get charges which they can be in prison, or they may get fired from their work. There is also the agency, or we say it creates accountability between journalists. Hereby, the journalists ensure that the information that they produce is accurate, it's transparent, and they also avoid spiteful reportings which may cause harm to individuals. And they ensure that the information is transparent and accurate, which creates credibility among the public, and also it enables the public to have that long term, or let's say loyalty with the media. They ensure that this media is reliable. Okay. On the part of defamation affecting responsible communication, it encourages ethical communication, whereby the information that is being produced, distributed, it's truthful, in which that information, if it's truthful and transparent, it avoids unverified allegations and also rumors. The information is going to be concrete, having like a solid evidence whereby you can rely, whereby you can get more information if you wanted to dig deeper. It also it promotes credibility, or let's say it improves credibility, whereby it builds a loyalty between the communicator and the public. Loyalty increases when the information being distributed, or the source whereby the information is being gotten from is truthful and it's transparent, and it also does not damage the reputation of the person who gets the information, and the person who is who the information is gotten from. And it also balances between individual reputation and public interest. So the journalist ensures that the information is relevant, necessary, and it's truthful, in a way that they they have to provide information that the public is interested, or the public need to see about someone, at the same time not damaging their reputation while obtaining or distributing that information about that person. And also it's there is the instance of accuracy, the information being obtained or the information being dispersed. They ensure that the information is being fact checked, that the information is actually truthful, that when the information is being distributed, it cannot damage anybody's reputation. And it also ensures that other people may gain truthful information from the source and from the media that is distributing the information is correct and does not harm any individual in the process.